Believe it or not, it is already that time of year down in Georgia. The state baseball playoffs are here. We begin at a place we're all too familiar with as the Gordon Lee Trojans match up with a tough opponent in Wesleyan in round one. Best of three series doubleheader today. Wesleyan would take game one, so this is game two. Trojans playing with their season on the line, trying to force a deciding game three. No score all the way into the game, into the fifth inning. Wolves in business, but get a load of this. You don't see this often. Gordon Lee catcher Barrett Dockery with the hose down to second to pick off the runner in scoring position. Huge out, but Wesleyan back in business. 2 outs, 2 on. Drive to left, and Ty Thompson has a track on it the whole way. He slides, catches it, but it rolls over, just pops out. Very unfortunate break. Wesleyan now leads 2-0 late. Gordon Lee goes to work, runners on the corners, and in a 2-0 game, you'll take runs any way you can get them. A pass ball brings in Jackson Scaly, and the Trojans cut into the Wesleyan lead. It's now 2-1 heading into the bottom of the sixth. Duck on the pond as Wesleyan is looking to add on, and add on they do as Bryce Gillis singles to right. Some weird spin, gets it past the right fielder, and Gillis motors all the way to third. The Wolves got a sensational outing from Grayson McCullum on the mound as Wesleyan sweeps Gordon Lee with a 3-1 win in game two. The Trojans see their season end in round one. Same sandwich over at Ringgold. The Tigers dropped game one to Gilmer, so they're playing for their season in game two. And they would build a nice lead on the Bobcats. Ringgold up 5-1 in the fifth, looking to add on as Ryder Fairchild singles into left. Runner going to be held up at third, and Gilmer is going to be able to get out of this inning to limit the damage. The damage after a Connor Christopher 3-run homer blew it open to make it a 5-1 Ringgold lead. Jackson Black on the bump for Ringgold, and boy was he putting on a show. Gets the guy to look as the Tigers start to put this in cruise control late. Still not letting up at the plate, though. Look at this bunt from Hudson Moss. Moss has wheels. He motors down the baseline. Pitcher throws it away. Everyone's on their horse. Ringgold would load the bases with no outs, but Gilmer again gets out of it, not giving up a run to keep it a 5-1 game, and it would come in handy because in the bottom of the seventh, it got tight. 2 ducks on the pond for Dalton Crisp. He slaps one down the left field line. That's going to bring in a pair of runs. Gilmer cuts the Ringgold lead to 2. They bring the tying run to the plate, but it's going to be a nice play by first baseman Eli Crew to end the threat and the game. The Tigers say, we'll see you tomorrow night as they win game 2 5-3 to force a winner go home, deciding game 3 tomorrow.
When their back's against the wall, we know they're going to come out fighting, come out swinging. It's just a chance of, who's going to be a Ringgold legend next. We talk about who's going to be the Ringgold legend, who's going to step up and do really big things and really big moments there. And we had a few older guys step up in that moment, and we're going to really need them tomorrow.
There you have it. Who's going to be the next Ringgold legend? Let's find out tomorrow. Ringgold and Gilmer will play game 3 tomorrow at 5 at Bill Womack Field. There were also some other North Georgia teams in playoff action tonight. You can see the results from those games on our website, local3news.com, or inside our app.